Oh, and a record scratch as well. You may be wondering how I got into this situation. Today, what's happening today on stream? Today, in the support of the wonderful mermaids, we are going to go and rank some more Tekken games. Are you ready for the intro? Because I made an intro for this. Are you ready for it? Here it comes.
The King of Iron Fist Tournament. Enter the Tekken.
So last week, if you remember, if you were here, we did Tekken 1 and 2 on the PlayStation. And I'm doing the PlayStation versions rather than the arcade versions because I own them. It's easier for me to do it that way. So obviously, Tekken 3 is up next. Here we go. Oh, it's the Platinum Edition. It's not the original Black Edition. But this is the copy I've owned since back in day. Again, lovely thick manual. Look at that. Just a pure thick manual. Whoa. What does it do? And this one isn't falling apart, which is good. It's all the different languages, so there's not a huge amount in it. No, there's the instructions on the basic moves, but there's no like. I don't think there's any. Oh, there might be. Yes, introducing the characters. So we've got all the new characters. Like anyway, here's the disc. It's just the platinum one. There's no ladies in swimsuits on it, sadly. And we'll get going. We'll get going. So this is what we've got. 2 games to get through today. Tekken 3, and what comes after Tekken 3, everybody? If we were to go in chronological order of Tekken games, i.e., in the order that they were released, what comes after Tekken 3? Tekken the Piss. You certainly are. Card Challenge. Tekken Card Challenge. Great. Come on, Elgato. Oh, there we go. Tekken 4. That's a solid guess, to be fair. Let's enjoy this fine intro sequence. Tekken 3 is set, I think, 17 years after Tekken 2. Oh, I forgot to say, Tekken 3 was made... When was this made? Let's try and do this properly. Mel's just lurking today. Hi, lurking Mel. So, Tekken 3 initial release date in the arcade, 17th of June 1999. Obviously, this PlayStation version is a bit later. It is set like 17 years after Tekken 2, I think it is, or 15 to 7. I forget which, 15 or 17.
Today's fish is
something like that. Anyway,
enjoy your meal.
What that means is that the existing fighters are all older. There's some new teenage fighters, such as Jin is probably the main one. Jin is like the main character of Tekken from this point onwards, and he's the son of Kazuya and I've forgotten her name. Jun. There you go. There he is. There's Jin. Now I used to play I played this a lot in the arcades. So this thing here, this track sequence is burned into my mind. Because I thought it was so impressive. So anyway, what modes have we got? We've got arcade mode, versus mode, which isn't available to me because I've only got one pad plugged in. Team battle, time attack, survival, Tekken Force, that's new. Practice, option, arcade mode. Yeah, got to unlock Tekken Ball, add Tekken Bowling as well. I'm going to stick with King, but how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 off the back there. With plenty more to unlock. Yeah, I always play as King. I've got my King t-shirt on as well. I bought this from Insert Coin. Like, it's older than my kids, this. Right, straight away, let's go for the throw combo. Oh, no, I'm just going to get battered by Yoshimitsu instead. Let's see if I can still do the throw combo in this. 1, 2, No, I dropped it. Yeah. King's a luchador. King is a Mexican luchador, so he's wearing a tiger, a jaguar mask.
Round 2.
I thought, yeah, he's a fuzzy, which is distinct from fairies somehow, possibly. One throw. Two throw. Oh, why is it? I'm doing it right. I'm sure of it. Perfect. I think also Tekken 3 is the game that introduced reversals. So if you press back and a throw, there's a muscle buster. Look how high he jumps and how much energy that takes off. So yeah, you press back and throw, and your character does that little thing there. And if you time it just right, you can catch a kick, or some characters can catch punches as well and reverse them. Oh, Rugs, I'm right there with you with lack of sleep, let me tell you. Thank you for turning up. Very appreciated.
Round.
You sleep well.
Fight.
Oh, do you know what? One thing I didn't point out with law before, that isn't martial law from the previous games. That's, oh, damn it, I messed that up. That's Forest Law, his son. Forest Law! It wasn't even Sophia's fault. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you and me, Rugs, we're like that when it comes to not sleeping, let me tell you. Lay there as your mind goes, ah!
Round 1. Fight.
My favourite thing is when my anxiety flares up because I'm not sleeping, and that stops me from sleeping. Come on, I want to do this one move. Oh, Harang is a pain in the ass. Listen, I never claimed to be an expert at this game. You can tell there's been a real increase in quality of graphics compared to Tekken 2 and 1, especially 1. It's a lot smoother for a start. I dare say, more colourful as well. Characters look far more detailed. The backgrounds don't just look like a JPEG, which is nice. But hi, Luke. First instance of capoeira in the series, right? Yes, I believe so. Here's Lei Wulong.
Round 1. Fight.
So, one of the differences between this and the arcade mode is that the arcade mode had like 3D backgrounds, was this is actually just... I said it looked less JPEG-y, but at the same time they are static backgrounds. So you do miss some detail on the backgrounds, like there's like 3D objects in the backgrounds which just are not present at all in this game. Funny how they look so much better even though it's the same console. Yeah, well, I mean, it just goes to show how much they were getting out of the PlayStation as they went along, as developers got used to developing for it. And developers got used to developing 3D games as well, for that matter. Just don't forget the PlayStation was right at the front of the real move to 3D. That's not saying it was the first 3D console, not by a long shot, but... Take a full leg lock? No, I can't go. But... he's battling with me now with his... I don't know what martial art it is. I stopped the thing and went, oh wait, I don't know. Drunken Master? He's... No! Oh, he's beating me. Okay, my first game over of the stream. I lost. Again, though, straight back into the battle because there's no loading. You can set the options so you get to choose your character again at game over, but it's so much quicker just to do it this way. Oh no! Oh no! What was that move? That was great. I don't remember seeing that before. So he slid it. Look. Just pushes him over in the end, and it took a ton of damage. Took a ton of health off me. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, there we go! Big Frankensteiner. What I like about Tekken 3 is the throws do a ton of damage. And I appreciate that a great deal. I feel like in Tekken 1 and 2 throws weren't as kind of like important to the game. Which made characters like King feel less potent, really. And I think in future games, again, they aren't as strong. But then characters like King make up for it in different ways. So I abused the heck out of that kick. So if you look in the background, you'll see a grey concrete wall, and that in the arcade edition is actually a 3D object. And that's kind of like an example of what they did to get this game onto the console in the first place. Oh, I got him! Go on!
You win.
King, my boy! The favorite luchador of Mexico! King! Viva King! It says at the bottom, but you can't see it because it's not on the camera. There we go. Here's series main boy Jin in his first appearance. So the interesting thing about Jin is, in this game, he's very much like Kazuya to play as, with a few changes, like he has some of his mum's moves as well. And then in later games, he completely changes his moveset. For story reasons as well. For story reasons. Oh, I'd love to do a Tekken cosplay. If I was cosplay a character from Tekken, who would I be? I'm not King because there's no way I could get a Jaguar head. Where would I get a Jaguar head from? Yeah, but where would I get a Jaguar head from? I don't say a Jaguar. It needs to be a mask, not an actual Jaguar head. Oh my god, he's got me good. Whoa. Oh yeah, because party shops often sell Jaguar heads. And well, I'd probably get a tail. Get myself a butt plug tail. What? I'd want to do... I thought already doing a Paul cosplay. My hair doesn't stick up though. If I was to cosplay King, I'd want to do his outfit from the last game with his blue shirt and tie. And the suspenders and stuff. Cosplay as one of his live action children. Yeah, that was the best part, wasn't it? Just live action kids. Here we go. Oh no, he ducked it and grabbed me himself. Boo. Although this is definitely like the best bit of music in the game. I'm just abusing the same moves over and over here. That's a bit boring. Well, I feel at this point it's necessary. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I actually, for some reason, not a problem. But he's not the big bad guy of this game anymore. Because what's further on down the line now? Oh, I've not put my drink through. Ogre?
Round 1.
That's right. Go on, get him. I'm fighting a literal ogre, everyone. I just realised I've not shown any of the bears in this game yet. Rawr. But then, these are not meant to be like a definitive kind of
Round 2.
show everything kind of look at the games. Mushukin, yeah. He's not been in any of the recent games. It's really disappointing. There you go. Ogre is absolutely nothing. True ogre. There we go. It was just King beating up some guy. Powerbombed him. Ah. Well, now the King's gone. The King's very worried. I have no idea what that was about. No. Unfortunately, there was a complete lack of FMV children. Yeah, the Amazon mask actually looks quite a bit like his the cutscene mask. Practice mode. Let's have a look at practice. So if we go, I unlock Kuma. Yes. Well, let's have a look at King's alternate costume. Because I remember it's like he's got some joggers on or something. If I remember right. Yeah, like leopard print joggers, a nice purple t-shirt, and a grey mask instead, which is very cool. Do you know? I can't remember. Oh, nearly did it. 9 hits. How about we check out Tekken Force mode? And I'll play as Jin in his ultimate costume. So what is Tekken Force mode? Glad you asked. They've actually added something to this game. Kazama. It's a scrolling beat 'em up. Let's go. We're beating up a guy called Crow. We're beating up a guy called Crow a lot of times now. But this mode has one of my favourite sound samples in it from the entire series. This game mode, should I say? Falcon. We're beating up crows and now we're beating up a falcon. There, here comes the sound sample. Chicken. Yeah, no, I should be nice to the crows because the whole being goth thing. Although I'm not very goth today, I'm wearing purple and blue and no black at all. Here comes the chicken again. You ready?
Chicken.
I've gone emo for a strip, yeah, a little bit. And then you got actually quite. Whoa! Holy crap! The quicker I beat him, the more time I get. Bonus. More bonus time I get, should I say? Xiao Yu.
Round 1. Fight.
I love everything about how this game looks. This is like peak. This is peak PlayStation 1 graphics. I don't think they really got much better than this. Oh, we've got to love an axe kick. And a big roundhouse. And the flying kick.
Round 2. Fight.
But yeah, I love the music in this. I love the way it looks. The announcer is just classic as well. And that double kick of Jin's, I to this day, whenever I play as Jin, I abuse that over and over.
Round 1. Fight.
And he never stops being an edgy little emo either. You got to love that. In this game, the computer's really vulnerable to like moves where you double tap forwards and then press an attack button, like this. I mean, I eventually learned how to deal with Eddie, but I just remember when this came to the arcades and everybody would go Eddie and just spam his moves. You just stand there and go like that on the kick buttons, and you do all sorts of spinning spins. Yeah, I mean, Eddie's actually pretty easy to deal with once you know what you're doing, but goodness me, the spam is annoying. Sometimes you won't even look at the screen.
Round 1.
I fought the law and the law won. Why don't you... Right, run him over! Oh, why did that not work? Why did you stop? Oh, the police are here now. Whoa.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, for elder abuse, yeah. He's an old man in this now. He's in the 70s in this, I think. Oh, and a record scratch as well. You may be wondering how I got into this situation. Oh no, I'm under attack by a fly. Get out my face. The worst part of being attacked by a fly while you're streaming is that most often they don't show up on the stream. So it looks like you're reacting to absolutely nothing as you like that. It looks like you're just freaking out. There we go. Picks up Hayashi and steals his power. And becomes True Ogre. Ogre is nothing, look at that.
You win.
And then we're going to get Jin's finish, whatever Jin's ending is. Oh no, he got shot! Dun, dun, dun. And this is where we find out he's got the devil gene like his dad. I even love the track mode on this. Those camera angles. We're getting arty with this stuff. That's Tekken 3 anyway. Tekken 3 is superb. One of the highlights of the series, certainly. As I'm sure you'll agree. So 1997's Tekken 3, what do we reckon? Let's have a look at the ranking list as it stands right now. So, currently, we have these 6 games here that no longer exist. You can't play them anymore. Don't apologise, keep feeding them like, oh my god, please. They don't exist anymore. God damn it. Mid-tier was the first Tekken game, and then currently I've got the King of the Iron Fist as Tekken 2. But I think I'm going to have to move that down to Devilish there. And add Tekken 3 right at the top of King of the Iron Fist. It was just absolute revelation in the arcades, this game. And then when it came home, I think everybody had Tekken 3 on the PlayStation. If you had the PlayStation 1, you probably had Tekken 3. It was all conquering. You would come home you'd go out clubbing or to the pub or whatever, and then you'd come home with your mates, and then you'd be playing Tekken 3 until the sun came up in the morning. Or at least I did. What an absolute amazing game. Possibly one of, if not the best game on the PlayStation. But that was part of the PlayStation's big appeal, really, wasn't it? Because that's how the PlayStation took off. Is it appealed to the club generation with Wipeout? Do you remember the adverts at all? But yeah, Tekken 3 at the top of at the top as the King of the Iron Fist, and I don't know if it's going to be moving from there. Love it, love that game, love that game, love that game, love that game, love that game. Is the next game going to beat it? Let's find out. The next game is on one of these. Can you read that? Can you read what that says? That says Wonderswan. This is... I do not know if was a Wonderswan ever released over in this country. I don't think it was. They came in all sorts of colours. This is a Digimon Orange limited edition. One that someone gave me once. And as you can see, it's lovely translucent and orange. I think it's like a Game Boy, basically. It's got the same sort of black and white graphics that the Game Boy had, only without all the blur. But the problem is, this goddamn thing, right, is everything's in Japanese. And I can't play it. So, that's the first time you've ever seen a Wonderswan. Well, there you go. It's very light, but then it's got no batteries in at the moment. This is the game cartridge, right? This is the only game cartridge I own. And that's Digimon something or other. I forget what it's called. I've tried playing it in the past, but it's an RPG and it's entirely in Japanese, so I don't get very far. So I will not be playing Tekken Card Challenge on an actual Wonderswan because 1, you wouldn't be able to see what was going on, and 2, I don't own the game, and 3, I don't intend to pay the money people are asking for the game. Yes! Okay, so this is not a fighting game. This is a card battling game, as the name would suggest. This is Tekken Card Challenge. From what year was this from? This was from... Whoops, Tekken Card Challenge was from 1999, so this was released 2 years after Tekken 3 on the good old Wonderswan.
The Tekken.
The Tekken. What does this mean? Oh, hold on. Do you know what? This is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to get translate. I make a lot of use of this when I'm playing Japanese games. So the top one says adventure, battle alone, battle with 2 people, communication battle, because you can link 2 Wonderswans together like you could with the Game Boy, and data initialization, so that's to wipe all the data. So there's no options. So I guess we're going into the adventure mode. Wrong button. And I can only select Jin at this point. I've not unlocked anyone else. Look at little Jin! So you walk around and collect cards with moves on them. And then you use them to fight Crow from Tekken Force. So he will select a card, and then I select a card, and I think because my card's got a higher number, it'll actually hit. And I can't choose the card, it's just random. I just got to press the button and it'll stop the scroll.
You win.
There you go. And then beating him gives me another move, and then collecting another card gives me that move. That would have given me full health again, that weird screen, if I wasn't already at full health. I like the way I can hear the tune from Jin's stage in the background. Sort of.
You win.
You win. Oh, who's this? I've not come across this person before. Oh, it's Harang!
Fight.
Let's go! Oh, he's going to be much harder to beat. Can I scrap? I don't know. Again, it's all in Japanese, so it's kind of hard to say. Oh, here we go. An uppercut, and Harang is flying backwards, so I get to do a follow-up move, which is the big knee. Oh, it's going to be hard to... I can't beat that move, in fact. Uh-oh. Oof, okay. Possibly got him now, because I'm going to knock him up and back again. Oh, he's out. There we go.
You win.
If this game came out... Yeah, it possibly would, yeah. Oh, I've unlocked Harang! Oh, that's so cool. There you go, all my health back. Ooh. Card level up 3. Go next stage. Oh, wait, what does all that mean? Hold on. Continue is the top one, character or replacement. I think that bottom one is actually menu. I might change the character. I might change the Harang. Heck yeah. Wait, what does that... what does any of this mean? Component change, card set guide, card exchange, or deck chain? Deck chain is the top one. I don't know how to select any of those. Oh well. I'll not worry about it. It looks like I can ditch cards and stuff and edit card settings and what have you. Yeah, I remember trying to play Japanese games without it, basically, back before it was available. And it was an absolute nightmare sometimes. I quite like the little pixel art graphics. I'd love to draw characters like this, actually.
You win.
Maybe that styles the decks want to practice for me. Oh, is there a... Whoa, I wonder what that says. Oh, I've only got 15 seconds left. Oh, Christ. Okay. I just realised there's a time limit. Not so much.
You win. Time up.
No! Ah. Wait, is that it? Is that literally... It just goes, yeah, fuck you. Alright, back to Jin. I'm going to be honest, this is kind of fun. I have no idea really what's going on. The concept's kind of fun. I mean, honestly, at the time, if I... Yeah, there's like very little skill involved. Although I don't know, I mean, like, what if you were to... If I was to be able to read Japanese and, like, read what all the different bits do. Maybe this has, like, depth I'm not understanding. Because I can't read Japanese. At one point there was... I can't remember what it was called. There was a football hooligan simulator game. It was like an RTS. Oh, here we go. I got to fight Harang again.
Fight.
I remember it not being very good. That's for sure. But you'd like have a little group of hooligans and you'd... Okay, oh my god, I'm just juggling him, this is amazing. Perfect. Yeah, you have like a little gang of hooligans. Ah, that image was cool, I loved that then. And you'd find like piles of bricks and stuff, and then pick up the bricks and throw the bricks at cops and what have you. Oh, is it the steps you take? Oh, possibly is, yeah. So I've got to watch out for that. It's like the blueprints again. Yoshimitsu, that is dead. That is Yoshimitsu if I ever saw him. Look at that. That is a fantastic pixel art Yoshimitsu. I love him. Heck, oh, even better. Look at this. Look at this, right. Wait, you got 2 moves? If he just knocks me straight out, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, I've knocked him up and back. No! Oh, it's part of the Wind God Fist. Or whatever it's called. Oh, he got me. He stood on his sword and knocked me out. You lose. See, if you go to this, all it is the fight bit rather than the adventure. So I'll continue because I'm leveling up Jin here quite a bit. Oh, hold on. Is this going to level up her card? No. How about this one? No, I'm just wasting them. The lanterns don't do anything. Wait, here's Yoshimitsu again already. Am I just going to get immediately battered by Yoshimitsu? Yes, is the answer. Ah! Game over again, so soon.
You lose.
Nina Williams. Ah, that is a great Nina sprite. What? You know what? If I had a Wonderswan back when this was released, and it's like this is kind of like the only way to play a Tekken game on the go, I wouldn't have been mad at this. What the hell's going on? 1, 2. Oh, the big uppercuts. Surely this will finish her. Yeah.
You win.
Do I unlock Nina Williams now? Because that'll be cool. Like, the crows and the falcons are really, really easy to beat, and then all of a sudden it's like, you get one of the main cast, and you don't have the cards to do it. They just go, no, up yours. Why is it pointing down when I can quite clearly see the exit up there? Does that just point to the nearest baddie? I think it might do. Oh, what's this? Go next world! Absolutely will do. I'm going to guess that the hole hurts me. It certainly does. Getting lots of cards here. Should be a good thing. Oh, harangue again.
Fight.
Oh, 10? Boo! Straight with the knockout.
You lose.
So when I get knocked out, it shows like a few cards flying out of me. I wonder if that's me actually losing cards or... Okay, so I stay in this world now. So when you lose, you just continue from where you left off, basically, but like a new randomly generated level. No problem. So what I want to figure out... Right, so if I press... Let's go back to the Wonderswan, right? So here's the Wonderswan. So it's got 2 buttons there, and obviously we got a controller pad there, but we've also got a second controller pad, which because I think you can play games in Tate mode. That is just like the main select button, and then this button here has brought up that little window there with different options. So I'm assuming you'd select the options with the second controller pad. You'd be moving around with this one and then select those options with that. But I don't know what buttons on my keyboard correspond to that. Oh, I need a keypad, which I do not have. So, let's see. If I wanted to do... Oh god, please, where's the translation gone? Please, I need translations quick. Up says deck change, so if I was to press this button, that should take me to a deck change screen. Yeah, here we go. What? So those two up in the top left both say Abyssal Pavement. Abyssal Pavement, as does the second from top on the right-hand column. Oni Fumon, Shuin, second Dan, and then White Heron Dance. I don't know what that was to do. Anyway. Card exchange would be the one on the left there. Oh no. Jin Kazama, Japan, fighting and hand skills. In order to defeat Toshin, who had stolen the daughter of Mishima Kazuya and Kazama Jun, he trains under Heihachi. Now at the age of 19, he stands up as a fighter himself. Oh, can two attacks at once. 2 attack combo. Okay, this is not making a huge amount of sense. On the left, we've got... I can't read that. Let's do component change. So those on the right are just the move names. I don't think I've got anything to swap. Oh! Hello, what does this do? So if I do... So I don't think I can do anything at the moment with that. And then the bottom one is card set guide. Yeah, I don't know. That hasn't really helped me any. That has not revealed mysterious depths to this game. Oh, we've got an upgrade.
Fight.
Yeah, there's no hidden depths there, you know. It's that I can tell anyway. Good to find out though. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, I was very blissful up until then. Oh, 2 kicks. Now we're getting saucy. So there's probably a way to like merge and upgrade cards and stuff like that, but I couldn't figure it out. Where's that move been? I've not seen that move yet. I think this is the end for me. Yeah. Game over.
Lose.
You lose. Wonderful. Really glad we've done this instead of locking Tekken. Listen, this it needs to be done for science, basically. That was Tekken Card Challenge on the wonderful Wonderswan. Did you like it? Where's this gonna rank is the question. Well, I can tell you this much: it's not going. It's not the King of the Iron Fist. Definitely not. It's not the worst either. So it's going to exist on one of these 3. I don't think it's devilish. I don't think it's up there. Is it quite stinky? Because here's the thing: is it as good as Tekken 1? Let me just drop it there for a second so I can actually let go of the mouse button. So, could you imagine playing it for hours with your mates? No. But here's the thing, because you can do with this what you could do with, say, Pokemon, for example, is get your Pokemon. You know in the original Pokemon games, you'd get your Pokemon together, you'd build your team, and then you'd get a link cable and link up with your friends' Game Boys and Pokemon battle together. That option exists in this game. Like, if I was to... Hold on. Get rid of this flipping music. So if I was to go back, right? If I was to go back to the game, right? That fourth option down, the second from the bottom option, is communication battle. That is the same. So you'd get your fighter together, build up your card deck, and then just do a fight, basically. Oh, Xiao Yu. So you just do a card battle like this with your mates, and maybe that would be fun. Maybe not. But I'm kind of looking at it in the way, should I say, that the original Tekken was a bit of an experiment of a game. It was their first attempt at making a 3D fighting game, and they were kind of making the rules up as they go along, and came up with something quite special. Quite Stinky does feel quite harsh. I don't know. Do we need another tier? I don't want to add another tier, but also we could add another tier. But I'm looking at this in a way that they were trying something. They were trying something on hardware that obviously they were never going to get, like a 3D fighter on this hardware. And I kind of view it in that kind of sense, that they were trying something with Tekken, the original Tekken, and they were trying something with Card Challenge as well. And I was having fun. There was entertainment to be had there. It's not a bad... I would not say it's a bad game. I would say, looking at it in context of the hardware it was running on and what they had to work with, it was pretty entertaining, and I was quite enjoying it. Maybe if I could read Japanese, I'd like it more. It's not really Tekken, but we're going to come across that extra hard later on in this series. We are really going to come across... If we're marking stuff down for not being really Tekken, then there's a few games on this list that you're going to run into with that. You've got to accept the fact that Tekken can move beyond the one-on-one fighting genre. And it didn't even move that far. It was still a one-on-one fighting game, but instead of pressing left punch, left kick, and right kick, you were using cards to select moves. SpongeBob is fun, but it doesn't belong in the greatest movies list. But yeah, but also, I'm not putting Card Challenge on Devilish or King of the Iron Fist. I'm saying it's mid tier. It's gone for something. It's working with the hardware it has. They're trying something with it, and I appreciate it. And I was having fun. SpongeBob absolutely does belong in the great. Maybe he does. I think that's an argument for a different set of streams that I won't be doing. And I can't call it stinky. I really can't call it stinky. I mean, here's another thing I need to point out. I'm not sure if I'll ever put any of the Tekken games under the worst either. I don't think, even as bad as Tekken gets at some points, I don't think there would be the worst. Unless at the end of it all, we do a vote as to which Tekken was the worst. And maybe this does then get bumped down to the worst Tekken game somehow, even though I want to put it in mid-tier. Because I don't think... maybe in the context... Maybe it's the naming of it. Maybe I need to just rename the tier. Maybe that's the problem. Because calling it stinky is not it, but I don't know if I'd actually call any of them stinky. Or any of them the worst. Not quite mid-tier. How about... Because we were talking about it before, we'll call it the button masher tier. And then we can move that down there quite happily. Good, but crap, good. Like... Yeah, because here's the thing, because you were right in saying that it's not as good as the original Tekken. It's not as good as the original Tekken, but also I didn't want to call it stinky because it's not. What if there's two the worst? When we're talking about the worst, is that going to be one game? Like there's going to be one King of the Iron Fist? Or could I possibly put more than one game under the worst? You're reckoning Tag will be the worst? Do you know what else may join it? Okay, spoiler alert, I'm quite fond of Tag. There is definitely another worst Tekken game from the main line as well. But we're going to have to find that out another week because I am done now. I've got to go to bed. Plus, Twitch is begging me to run an ad. So I'm going to say goodnight to you all. Thank you for coming along here. We will continue next week the ranking of Tekkens.